What is good? What is good, y'all? It's Bino Beats, and I'm a Billboard producer and guitarist from Toronto, Canada, and I produce for artists like Rod Wave, NBA Youngboy, Scory, and Polo G. On this channel, I'll show you guys how to make emotional beats 100% from scratch. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of my content. Before I jump on into this tutorial, I want to let you guys know about a crazy deal I have going on right now for Black Friday. Until Friday, December 5th, I'm offering the Bino Black Friday Mega Bundle. This comes with every single premium sample pack I've ever made. Across all the kits that come in the bundle, you're gonna get over 400 loops, 1,000 phrases from guitar to piano to original vocals, and you're also gonna get over 100 drum sounds. All that together, it's crazy value. Typically, all those kits would cost $350, but for Black Friday, I'm offering it for just $70. That's 80% off. If you've ever wanted to get every sound from my catalog, now's your chance, so don't miss out. All right, anyways, as you guys heard in the intro, I'm gonna take a crazy sample from a Sadie Jean song, and I'm gonna turn it into a hit song for Rod Wave. When I made this particular beat, I was kind of inspired by one of his recent releases called Leavin', that kind of had a sample vocal, and I just liked the way the drums sounded it, so I was going for something with a similar sound on this one. All right, guys, so for the particular song I sampled in this, I wanted to go for something for Rod Wave, and I know he likes Sadie Jean vocals, and she had just released a new album, and there's this crazy song from it called Move On First, and just by itself, even the guitar and the vocals in it, I'm like, these are perfect. I want to take all that and just kind of add to it. So here's the guitar and the vocals from the actual song. It's kind of from the intro of the song. But I went to a vocal remover, tried just using the vocals, but I realized the guitar by itself actually sounded so sick, so I wanted to use it together. So I took the intro guitar, vocals, pitched them up 2 semitones and sped it up a little bit. For both the guitar and the vocals, I'm adding a little bit of effects. So on the guitar, I'm just making it sound a bit wider by changing the stereo panning there, adding a bit of reverb and just a little bit of EQ. And then on the vocals, same thing, adding a bit of reverb and a bit of EQ just to kind of make it sound less harsh. Here's what that sounds like so far.
These nights I've been staying in on red wine and adrenaline, while you're out on the west side. Now I know what it feels like to be.
I then went into Keyscape and got the cinematic preset and changed it from soft to pure and just turned down the release noise a bit here. And then I added these basic chords. So here's what that sounds like.
Someone that I've never been, saying it's fine, this time it's different, 'cause I sleep on a fault line, waiting on the landslide.
Super basic chords, just playing the root note of each chord, the 5th, and then I'm kind of holding this pedal tone throughout the entire chord progression, which just adds a lot of tension. This kind of little guitar progression was already in the song, and I'm like, this sounds so sick, I kind of have to keep it to break up the intro from the pre-chorus. So here's what that sounds like.
Waiting on the landslide, 'cause I know that one day.
All right, so then when the pre-chorus comes in, I wanted to add a lot more sounds just to kind of fill it out, but nothing too complex, just really things that kind of accent it. You want to be the vocals to be the main part of this beat. So the first layer added was this pillowy pad piano from Omnisphere, and here's what that sounds like. And then just to layer that even once more, I then added these Rhodes. The particular preset I added was the Rhodes LA Custom Lush from Keyscape. And here's what that sounds like. I then wanted to add a little basic lead piano, so I took the same cinematic Keyscape preset and I played this.
You'll get drunk at 2 a.m. Need someone who makes you laugh. I know you'll be happier. It's all that you deserve. You'll take her home, and just like that, you'll pick up where we left, and you'll fall in love with her. But before you do, just let me move on.
Starting to sound real crazy. I then went into my String Theory Elements phrase kit, which I'm about to drop in a few weeks. And trust me, guys, there's tons of crazy phrases in it. And I took this electric accent from it. Just adds a really cool texture. And then I also added these 2 kind of reverse electric accents. and then this other one over here. Last melodic layer added was this tremble pedal steel texture. Nothing crazy, just makes it sound a bit more wavy. And then a simple bass. Nothing crazy at all, literally just playing the exact same bass notes. No real kind of pattern to it. All right, before I get into adding the drums, here's what it sounds like so far.
I know that one day you'll get drunk at 2 a.m. Meet someone who makes you laugh. I know you'll be happier.
Sounding crazy.
It's all that you deserve. You'll take her home just like that.
So for the drums, like I said, I was trying to go for something like Leavin', Rod's latest single. So the first thing I started with was this kick. I then added the snare. I then added this accent snare. Then I added this open hi-hat. Really just hitting with the kick to accent things. Then to make things hit even harder, I actually took this transition sound and kind of made it hit with the first two kicks. So I played it once and then played it a bit softer over here, and here's what that sounds like. And then again here. Then I have this big impact transition that hits when all the drums come in at the start of the song. All right, so here's what that pre-chorus sounds like with all the drums.
I know that one day you'll get drunk at 2 a.m. Meet someone who makes you laugh. I know you'll be happier. It's all that you deserve. You'll take her home and just like that, you'll pick up where we left. You'll fall in love with her. But before you do, just let me move on.
All right, you'll see before I have the 808 come in, I have these two little drum fills. Here's what they sound like. I also have this reverse crash. So then to finish off the drums for the actual drop, I added this 808. And added this bouncy hi-hat. You see it's panned from side to side a little bit. Lastly, for the second part of the drop, I just took a clap to kind of accent the snare to make it hit a bit harder. So here's what that sounds like. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna play the beat from the beginning so you guys can hear the full thing. The last thing I want to call out is when the 808 comes in, I have a parametric EQ that's kind of controlling all the different melodic elements in the loop. And basically what it's doing is it's cutting out everything below about 170 hertz, which is a lot, but you just wanna make sure that when the 808 comes in, there's nothing clashing with it on the low end of the melody. And it just makes it hit way harder. All right, guys, here it is.
These nights I've been staying in on red wine and adrenaline while you're out on the west side. Now I know what it feels like to be someone that I've never been. Saying it's fine this time, it's different, 'cause I sleep on a fault line, waiting on the landslide, 'cause I know that one day you'll get drunk at 2 a.m. Meet someone who makes you laugh. I know you'll be happier. It's all that you deserve. You'll take her home and just like that, you'll pick up
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of my videos, and let me know in the comment section below what type of videos you guys want to see next. Like I said before, my Black Friday bundle is only available to the end of this week. So if you guys want to get every sound I've ever made in my catalog, now's your chance to get it at a crazy deal. Hit me up on Instagram or join my Discord server if you guys want to collaborate with me on beats for placement opportunities. The link will be in the bio to both of those. All right, guys, peace, and I'll see you in the next one.